Pretty good looking day. Enjoy the sunshine and the warmth while we have it. A First Alert Weather Day is coming rapidly tomorrow with rain that could affect you and some other issues on the horizon as well. First Alert meteorologist Cutter Martin telling us that chilly weather comes. Look at this. I'm just glancing at it going, oh, not again.
I know. I hate to rob people of their free time on a gorgeous Friday to do something serious, but now is the best time to get your home ready for this. Not the rain tomorrow, but it's the cold and that possibility of wintry weather, snow as we get into Tuesday. Cold is certain, and you need to make sure that your pipes are wrapped, that your home is winterized, sprinkler systems as well, as temperatures really begin to tumble Sunday night into Monday morning. Even lows tonight, it's warmer than it should be. Forecast low 44, should be 35 tomorrow morning in Atlanta based on averages, but it's not exactly, comfortable morning with rain falling down. Speaking of, mainly a morning issue tomorrow. That's the reason for the First Alert Weather Day. Any morning plans, routines, maybe running to the grocery store, getting all the ingredients for chili. For all the cold weather next week, you will be dealing with rain in the morning, but a drier afternoon. Not pretty necessarily, just an isolated chance of rain, and that chance of rain will continue into the evening hours, but certainly wettest in the morning. High temperatures tomorrow, not too bad. 56 in Atlanta, 61 in LaGrange. That's nice despite the rain. 50 in Gainesville, upper 40s in Helen. Bit of a wedge here. Northeast Metro, coolest southwest side, just a little bit warmer, a little bit more comfortable, and it will be tomorrow afternoon, in addition to this afternoon, one of the warmest that we will see for nearly 10 days. First Alert Weather Day because of that morning rain, though if you have dinner plans tomorrow, any activities in the afternoon and the evening, not completely dry. There will still be a few hit or miss showers around. Sunday, much colder, but drier. You can still winterize your home Sunday, but you will be miserable doing so with temperatures in the upper 30s and 40s and a howling wind at times in the afternoon, driving down those wind chills. Reminder, if you do have plans tomorrow to get updates on the cold and this potential snow event, First Alert Weather app and Atlanta News First Plus. Great resources. We're streaming the forecast there almost constantly, even outside of newscast time, and we will be doing so through the weekend. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, barely above freezing, 33 degrees. And then we're watching Tuesday. Cold air is in place. Again, well below freezing, possibly 70 to 80 hours of below freezing temperatures south side of the city, northwest suburbs on up into the mountains, 80 plus hours of below freezing temperature, 60 to 70 hours in green here, Eatonton, Putnam County. And typically you start having pipe issues with 36, 48 hours of below freezing temperature. So all that to say, cold air is certain it's in place. And then we await our coastal low storm system that probably will make news headlines because it's going to produce ice and snow basically from central and southeast Texas through Louisiana, the Gulf Coast, all the way possibly to northern Florida and southern portions of the state of Georgia. So we're a little more confident that this low will track just close enough to the coastline to possibly spread enough moisture with cold air in place to get some snow up into middle and north Georgia. But as far as how much we see, exactly when it arrives, still TBD. At this point, 4 to 5 days out, we're looking for consistency and we're just barely starting to get that. So there still could be some fluctuations in the forecast. I think many will see some snowflakes blowing around in the wind Tuesday, but as far as accumulations, most under an inch, but something we will be watching closely, and updates are almost a guarantee at this point. We'll keep you updated ANF Plus right here and with updates in the First Alert Weather app. Tracy.
Cutter, thank you.